Hey guys, it's Kate, and today's video is going to be my 2019 New Year's resolutions. I've been doing this video for probably like 4 years, and I do it every year in January. If you're not a New Year's resolutions person, then we can just call this my 2019 goals. I don't think that you should pick a list of things to do at the beginning of the year that you wouldn't normally do at any other time. I think that you should just kind of make goals for yourself as much as you can. But since New Year's resolutions are such a thing, I always try to write stuff down, and at the end of the year I just think it's cool to see if I did any of the resolutions that I made or if any of those goals came to fruition. So last year I did this video and I just wanted to show you guys which ones like I did, I guess. So one of them was to grow Kids Ablaze, which is the kids ministry at my church. And at the beginning of the year, we had probably like 12 kids coming regularly, because just like parents bringing their kids and just like coming on the bus and things, like that was as many kids as we had. If we had like 15, that was a lot for us. But this year we have been growing so much, and the most kids we've had this year is like 35. Like we've had like a ton of kids for us. So that was one of like my big goals that I was really happy like happened this year. Another one, which I've been writing down like secretly like every year literally. I'm not sure if I ever read it in the video because it's kind of embarrassing, but every year I write this down: get a boyfriend. And that one actually came true this year. It came true at the end of the year in December, but I still got it. So that is one of the things that actually did happen in 2019, which is cool. And then another one was make new friends. A lot of the new friends that I made this year were either work friends or social media friends. So friends from out of state that I am not able to meet until I see them at like conferences or stuff, but still count them as new friends. I also made a lot of new friends in Texas when I was there. I also met my boyfriend in Texas, so that's pretty cool. But this was just like a goal for me because I just like to branch out and meet new people and try new things. And so I'm really glad that I did meet a lot of new friends and just make a lot of new relationships in 2018. Other than that, I guess I would say those are the only resolutions that I can like 100% say like happened. So I guess we'll see how everything works out this year. Now I have my 2019 New Year's resolutions. So I'm going to start with the first one, which is continue to further my relationship with Jesus. What this means is just praying more, reading more, fasting more, just all those kind of things. I'm trying my best to live every day the way that God would want me to live and be the person that He wants me to be, whether it's in my attitude or the way I'm conducting myself or just the way that I'm acting with others. So that's like my number one thing, is just because I just want to do what He wants me to do and not what I want myself to do. So in 2019, just hoping that God will just guide my steps and like bring me where He wants to bring me and all that kind of stuff. The second one is bring 25 new people to church. So I know this is kind of a lofty goal, but last year my goal was 50, and I feel like that is a little too much to like, I don't know, like I feel like that one was just a little bit too much, but 25 I feel like is doable, and even if I do more than 25, at least I will have succeeded in that goal. So that's my second one, and hopefully I will be able to bring that many, if not more, people to church with me this year and just help them to start a relationship with God. The third one is to continue to grow Kids Ablaze. So this means whether it's our building space, just making it bigger and making it more exciting, as well as just growing with the amount of kids that we have and the amount of staff that we have. Our problem right now is that we have so many kids that we need more staff. So I'm really excited to welcome in some new staffers and do some training and work with them and just have like a new group. So I think it'll be really fun. The fourth one is to read my Bible more. And last year my goal was to read through the Bible in a year, which I feel like is like a difficult goal, and I've been setting it for myself like every year, and every year I don't get through it. I just get through like 6 books or something, and then I'm like, okay, this is too much, and then I read it sporadically. So that's something that I definitely don't want to do, and something that I want to be more intentional about. So this year I didn't set the goal of reading through it in a year. I will obviously try my best, but my biggest goal, my biggest thing that I want to do is to just read it as much as I can. Not really make it like a race, like, oh, can I finish it by the end of the year? Like, I just want to read it as much as I can and absorb it. So I'm not just reading plans. You know, like when I did the reading through it in a year, I was reading like 5 chapters a day, but I was like racing through them. Like I was trying to do as much as I could so that I could finish it by the end of the year. And I feel like I wasn't really absorbing anything. So my goal with this year is just to read more and be more intentional, whether it's taking notes or highlighting or whatever I need to do to remember things and just like study it more. So not necessarily like racing to finish it by the end of the year, but just reading it as much as I can. My 5th resolution is to read at least 25 Bible plans this year on the Bible app. So I use the YouVersion app, and I love using plans because I feel like they have so many different options, and they just have like so many different things for different people in like different situations and stuff like that. So I want to try to read at least 25. I feel like that's not something that would be very difficult. I feel like I could do that pretty quickly because some of the plans are like a week long. So I want to do that rather than trying to finish it in a year, just because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it would be better for me to just do more like topical reading and just read it as much as I can. And I feel like if I have like multiple plans, I feel like I would be more into it than just doing one plan the whole year, if that makes sense. The 6th one is to get 10,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. This was a plan of mine last year, but I didn't upload as much as I could have last year. So this year I'm gonna be a lot more intentional with uploading and just trying to reach that goal. Obviously, that's not the reason why I do YouTube. I'm not doing it to gain success and to gain followers and subscribers. Like, it's not about that. I just feel like the longer I do YouTube, the more my channel should be progressing. So I feel like 10,000 isn't too much of a goal. I believe we are almost at 6,000 right now. So I feel like 10,000 is doable. I feel like that is something that could happen. So hopefully we get to that, fingers crossed. Share my channel with your friends, and hopefully we'll get to that goal by the end of the year. If not, we'll just keep setting it until it happens. My 7th resolution is to go to bed by 1 at least twice a week. And my resolution last year was to go to bed by 12, which didn't happen, especially towards the end of the year when I met my boyfriend, because we are like long distance. He lives in North Carolina, I live in Michigan. So we spend a lot of time talking on the phone, and sometimes we're on the phone like till like 2 or 3 a.m., which I know we should be in bed, but it's just hard because if you both work jobs and you both go to school, the only times that you can talk is at night. And so I did not go to bed by midnight, like at all last year. In the summer especially, I was going to bed at like 4 a.m. every night. So I feel like setting that goal to go to bed by 1 at least twice a week isn't too difficult, especially because on Fridays and Saturdays, I usually work 7 and 8 a.m. shifts. So I feel like if I can get to bed by 1, at least on like Thursday and Friday night, I will feel better in the morning and I won't be as tired. But we'll see if that happens. I mean, I will try my best, but I am a bit of a lollygagger, as they say. So sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to bed early, and then I'll just sit on my phone for like 2 hours and just scroll through the Explore page on Instagram and just watch like funny videos and look at memes. So I guess we'll see if that actually happens. Hopefully it does, but yeah, like I said, we'll see. My 8th goal is to wake up earlier, and the reason that I say this is because I want to start devoting my mornings more to like prayer and devotion time. My mornings, I'm not a morning person, so I usually like have to drink coffee and have to like eat something, and I have to like get myself like pumped up. And so I feel like if I start off my day praying and reading my Bible and stuff, it will help my day to go better and I'll be in like a better mood. So instead of doing these things at night before I go to bed, I would rather do them in the mornings. So I'm gonna try my best to do that, because I feel like starting off your day with prayer and starting off your day by just giving your day to God, like it will help your day to go a lot better and just be like more productive and stuff like that. So hopefully I can do that. We'll see. And then I kind of just said what number 9 was, but number 9 was devote my mornings to God. So yeah, I'm not really gonna get back into that because I just talked about it, but that's kind of like the main reason why I want to wake up earlier. Also because I just want to have like more time in my days. I feel like when I wake up later, I don't see the sun for as long, because right now we're in daylight savings, so the sun goes down at like 4 p.m. The sun's actually going down right now, so it's a good thing that I have lighting behind me, otherwise this room would be very dark. Number 10 is make and save a lot of money. So I would say that I am an okay saver, but I'm not the best. So when I like want something like specifically, I feel like I'm really good at saving for it, but I'm not very good at saving for like what if situations. So like when I wanted my car, I was saving money like crazy because I didn't want people driving me around anymore and I just wanted my own car. When I wanted a laptop, I saved like crazy. So I feel like when I want something specifically, I'm very good at saving for it, but I'm not very good at saving for like those what ifs or just like future references or just saving to save. So I feel like this year I really want to start like saving for my future, whether that's like eventually like my wedding or whether that's just like something that I might need in the future. I just feel like right now is like a good time to start saving for my future, because I do want to have like money set away for when I get married or when I get a house or when I want to go like on trips or just whatever. Like I feel like I need to start saving more. And then as for making more money, just like working more and scheduling more hours, making more videos, just doing more things to make money. And obviously money is not the most important thing. The Bible literally says the love of money is the root of all evil. So I don't love money, but I do recognize that I need to make money to live and to do the things that I like to do. So that is why I have that goal. Number 11 is to go to the gym at least twice a week, and then I put in parentheses to work out, because I go to the gym a lot. I just don't actually work out. I usually just go to tan, which yeah, but I want to start going more often to actually work out, and I feel like twice a week isn't too much to ask. I feel like that is pretty doable. So that's one of my main goals, just because I want to be more in shape, I want to be healthier, and I eat a lot of fries from McDonald's. I really do. I go there like a lot. I get a medium fry, a ranch, and a sweet tea. It's like my daily thing, and it's really bad. So I need to stop doing that and start working out more. So that is why this is a goal. Number 12 kind of goes along with that, and it's just to eat healthier. So I don't eat like super bad. Obviously, I told you guys I have a bit of like a fry and sweet tea obsession, but I don't get that every day. I get that like a couple times a week. But I do eat a lot of salad because I work at Panera Bread and we make salad. So I don't eat like super unhealthy, and my mom doesn't make like unhealthy foods. Like she makes pretty healthy foods for us. But just like on my own, I would like to start eating healthier, not going to McDonald's and getting fries all the time. Like I need to really be intentional about eating like more fruits and vegetables and more like proteins and stuff like that, and not carbs and carbs and carbs and carbs. So that is one of the things I'm going to try to do this year. 13 is less pop or soda, whatever you say. We call it pop here. More water. And I feel like this also goes along with coffee, because I feel like I drink just as much coffee as I drink pop or soda. So I feel like I should kind of lay off on this as well. but it's so good, so I just can't even do it. Number 14 is to upload 1 to 2 times a week on YouTube, and I feel like this is a pretty doable goal considering that my schedule is a lot different this semester. So I only scheduled my classes to be on 2 days this week. So on Mondays I have 1 class, and then on Tuesdays I have 3 classes, and they're all 3-hour classes. This way I feel like I could travel more, I could also work more, and just have more time to do things that I want to do. So that's why I did this, and I feel like the less that I have like school, I can film more and I can edit more and obviously upload. And I feel like once or twice a week is not too much to ask, considering that if you want your channel to grow, if you want your channel to be successful, you need to be putting more work into it and spending more time filming and uploading and thinking of ideas and stuff. So I feel like in order for my channel to grow, I do need to be uploading more frequently and just better content. So I feel like 1 to 2 times a week would be pretty doable. I'm not sure if I will be picking out a specific day to have these uploaded, but I will definitely try to upload at least once or twice a week. Number 15 is to write/journal more. And I really like writing. I have a lot of fun doing it. I feel like I could sit and write for hours, but it's just not something that I do that often. I'm one of those kinds of people that I randomly will get like inspiration and I'll take out my notes on my phone and just type up like a huge thing. But I want to be like more present when it comes to like actually sitting down and writing in like a journal. And I do have a lot of different journals. So I definitely want to start like filling those up more and spending more time writing and journaling. I actually took a creative writing class this year, which I feel like will be a lot of fun when it comes to just like writing and coming up with ideas. I've always wanted to write a like children's book, so I feel like the more that I get like training, I feel like the closer I could get to that goal. I'm not gonna be like my sister and write like a book for teenage girls, or like my dad wrote a book for young men. I'm not gonna copy off of them or anything, but I have always wanted to write like a little illustrated children's book. I'm not a good artist. I'm not good at drawing. I'm not artsy, anything like that. So I would just do the writing portion and I would probably hire someone to do the art. It's not something I'm working on right now. It's just something that I've always wanted to do, and me and my dad have had a lot of conversations about that. So I feel like with this class, I could get a little bit more training on how to do that, and I don't know, maybe someday I will do that. I don't know why my voice keeps cracking, but it's really annoying, and yeah. Number 16 is inspire someone, and this is something that I always want to do every year, not just this year. I believe I wrote it down last year as well. And what I mean by this is to just be like a good example and to be someone that others can look up to and look to for advice or whatever it is that they might need. So when I say like inspiring someone, I just mean like being a good role model, being a good example, and just helping other people to, you know, achieve their goals and be the best they can be, and just really be a good role model for other people. So that is one of my biggest goals this year, just because I feel like it's so important to just be kind and just be like a good role model, someone that other people can look up to and inspire and be a good example. So hopefully I can do that this year. But yeah, that is one of my big goals every year, just because I really hope that people can watch my videos and say that I'm like a kind person and I'm like a good friend or whatever, like someone that you can go to. Like I never want people to be afraid to approach me or be afraid to start up a conversation, or I don't ever want people thinking that I'm different off camera than I am on camera. I just want people to know that they can be themselves, and if they want to be on YouTube or anything like that, they can do that and they can go for it. So hopefully I can inspire someone this year. That is one of my biggest goals. I don't know if any of that made sense, but we're just gonna go with it. So that is all for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you guys have any New Year's resolutions you'd like to share, please leave those in the comment section below and we can have a chat about those. If you're not a big resolutions person, I do think you guys should still try to set some goals, whether that's like yearly goals or just goals that you want to try to do every day. I think setting goals for yourself is really important when it comes to personal growth and just being the best that you can be. So if you guys have anything you'd like to ask me or anything you'd like to add, please leave that in the comment section below. If you have not already, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to follow me on my social media sites. I'll have those all linked in the description box below. I have Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest, which I don't really use anymore, but I still have it linked if you guys want to check that out. And that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.